Hi there. Thank you for your question. I'm glad you asked it so that I can share this with other women who have had to go through either a hysterectomy or any type of body part. And it's not just for women, it's for anybody who loses a body part but is trying to work towards ascension. Because really, on a spiritual level, we will return into wholeness. If I could use the movie Avatar as an example, where Jake had lost the use of his legs, and when he achieved his avatar status, he was able to walk again. And so, when it comes to spirituality, ascension, and healing, on a soul level, on an etheric soul level, we will restore our wholeness. But wholeness, when it comes to losing body parts, it also requires a lot of energy work. And so, what that means is that there are ways for you on an energetic level to call back your womb energy or your ovary energy. And you can do that through meditation. You can do it through focusing on the womb itself and what it represents, or the ovaries and what they represent, or the legs or the arms, or any part of your body that anybody's ever lost. If you lost a part of your body for any reason, on an energetic level, you can etherically and energetically do work to help restore that. A very basic way, I can give you some basic examples for now. There's deeper ways to do it, but for basics, you can focus on what that part of your body represents, and you can do some meditation around it and speak into it on an etheric level and call it back to yourself energetically. So I like to tell people, even men, that they have an etheric womb, because on a soul level you have male and female counterparts, and so you have these aspects of yourself on energetically that are connected to you, even if you don't physically have a womb. On an energetic level, meditating in on what it represents, meditating in on how much you've appreciated what it supported you with in your life, meditating in and learning why you lost it, or what the lesson is, because you really want to get into the soul lesson of it. And so there's lots of ways that you can begin to heal it. If you like some help with that, you're welcome to schedule a session. I am a medical medium also, and so I do a lot of work in terms of healing etherically and astrally the wholeness within your body, within your soul body. There are energetic connections to every single part of your body. Your body is a living library. And so when you lose a part of your body, you sometimes get a little distorted energetically, because the body is a system. And so it's really important to do the energy work around that, and also to learn the soul lesson that you have to learn. But you can certainly heal it. I don't want you to feel like you're forever wounded, or you're forever without this body part. And etherically, the restoration of your wholeness, it matters. And in future timelines, we'll be able to restore things a lot faster than we can now on Earth. We are dealing with a lot of sickness and situations here on Earth that are very, very, very bad and very malaligned to our true spiritual blueprint. And so we have to, start to recognize where these problems are coming from. B, stop playing into them. And C, start the work of restoring and healing the world, humanity, the way that we do things, our food, our medicines, our governments, our churches. It's all very, very distorted compared to the true blueprint from heaven. And so starting with yourself, starting with your own body and your own energy and your own choices that you make, is where it begins. And so if you've had to lose through hysterectomy a womb or an ovary, I recommend that you start to connect to the etheric womb, okay? Connect to the energetic womb that's still part of you, and call it back. And try to see what it is that your spirit needed you to learn from this experience. But as you energetically start to call it back, you can literally start to restore it on an etheric level. And in your wholeness, you'll have a womb again. So this is the direction that humanity is going to go into New Earth, And so it does begin with doing some of that energy work. I hope that helped. My name is Ellen Red. I'm a psychic medium, a medical intuitive, and a remote viewer. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.